The 300ZX is a weird car for me. It confuses me. Why? Because it's such a cool car, but there is very little hype around the car. Where everybody knows and loves the Supra, the Skyline and the RX-7, nobody seems to care much for the 300ZX. Why is this? I mean, it has all the right ingredients. It should be a great car. The 300ZX was produced from 1989 to 2000 and she was powered by the VG30 DETT, which was a 3-liter V6 that produced 300 horsepower. The car reached 60 in 5.6 seconds and she topped out at 155 miles per hour, which is still relatively fast today. She put the power to the ground through the rear wheels only, and she featured some insane tech for the era she was released in. The ZX had 4-wheel steering and adjustable suspension from factory. Now, I'm not saying that nobody likes the 300ZX, but let me explain what I mean. A Skyline or Supra is super expensive because everybody wants one. Everybody feels like it's their dream car. Where the 300ZX is attainable. They aren't stupidly expensive. Now, is there a reason why less people love the 300ZX in comparison to the other JDM legends from the same era? To answer this, we have to find out why people love the Supra, Skyline and RX-7 so much. Well, that's quite an easy one to answer. Tunability. People love modifying these cars, and these cars were quite easy to modify. You could make some crazy power on stock internals, and there were a ton of mods on the aftermarket scene. Now, is the 300ZX different? Is this the reason why people tend not to like it as much as the other cars? But before we carry on, I just want to say thank you for spending a few minutes of your life with me. I hope it's not wasted. I hope you actually enjoy the video. If you do enjoy it, remember after this video to go through my stuff and go check something else. I'm sure there should be more stuff you like if you like this one. If you don't like this one, just let me know why, so I can improve on myself and be a proper YouTuber one day. I want to be, I'm still a baby YouTuber now, but one day I want to be like a teenager YouTuber, you know, like, yeah, I don't have to be huge. I just want to make videos and have people actually watch it, you know. Yeah, but let's get back into it. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, is the engine in the VG30 any different to the other engines? Well, the answer is no. You see, the VG30 DETT is a great engine, and on stock internals you can make around 500 wheel horsepower, which really isn't bad at all. If you want more than that, you'll unfortunately need to forge the internals. But if you have the money and you build the motor, you have a ton of potential and a great sounding V6, and even the car aftermarket scene is great. Companies like Injuku Racing and Z Center still stock plenty of parts for the car, and it's an old car. And if you go a different route, I know the car stock is a twin turbo and most people don't want to change the twin turbo because you've got that low down torque and everything. But if you do and you go for a single turbo setup, you can make quite a bit more than 500 horsepower on that stock internals. Remember, twins make a lot of low down torque, and torque breaks shit. With a big turbo, you're moving the power band higher in the rev range, and you'll have much less low down torque, which means your power figures will go up and your torque will still go up, but not as much as with the twins. There's a dude that's producing 780 horsepower on stock internals with a single turbo setup. Just watch this. Now, I honestly don't understand why this car isn't more desirable. I mean, they look awesome, they have tons of visual mods and tons of engine mods. The engine is practically bulletproof. Now you might even think maybe the car isn't as expensive as the Supra and the Skyline and that because of rarity, you know. Maybe the Supra and the Skyline are just more rare. But it isn't. I even went and I looked at the total amount of units sold. The Supra sold like 5 or 6 times more cars than the 300ZX. There was only 40,000 units sold with the DETT twin turbo setup. I mean, it's actually more rare. Why isn't it more expensive? I don't understand. I think I should buy one because I think they're gonna go. Sometimes the people are gonna figure out this car should be more expensive. I'm sure of it. After all of that, I really don't know why they aren't hyped more. But that's not a bad thing. It means you can buy one of these without having to sell a few organs, which is always a bonus. Yes, she isn't the fastest car stock, and there are cars that have engines that can make way more power. But ask yourself this, are those cars this cool? I mean, it's got a T-top. It beats anything. Your argument is invalid, okay? Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers, eh?